Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Friday the 18th, and today was an absolutely beautiful day outside, just gorgeous, had a little bit of a breeze, just absolutely could not be asking for better weather. Got nice and warm today, just all around delicious. I mean, it's one of those things that we will not be having this much longer. It's supposed to get super hot next week, I believe. So it ought to be interesting to see how that goes. Thinking about possibly running down to Kansas City area to see my cousin and that, maybe hang out with them for a little bit. I haven't had much chance to run Kansas City, and I'd like to get down there and experience some of the trails. I've heard there's lots of good places to run and all that good stuff. So hoping to do that. There's a couple of people down there I want to try and meet up with. There's somebody I've been talking to for quite a while now. Another runner. Might get out and try and do a little running with them if we can schedule it. Definitely just want to get down there and just kind of hang out with my cousin, her kids. Great people. I love those girls. They're absolutely hilarious. They're funny. They're witty. All that good stuff. They're getting to that fun age where they're still having lots of fun and everything is still, peachy king and, that new experience of learning new stuff. And that's just such a great time in life. I don't want to miss out on that any more than I have to. So probably get down there and see them. I'm hoping to maybe possibly head up to Des Moines this week also. Mom wants me to take her up there. She's wanting to get glasses, get her hair cut, and get some other things done. So we're going to try and make a trip out of that. So depending on when that falls in, the Kansas City trip may get pushed off. We've got a couple other trips up there. I've got things I got to do. Nothing major, but just some stuff going on. Today I got a few things around here done. Had to deal with some banking stuff. They screwed up some information on it. Had deposited money in the wrong place, pulled some money out of stuff they weren't supposed to. It was just kind of a mess. I got that all solved up. I think it's all fixed. Who knows? Also went ahead and ordered myself a handful of things. I've kind of been putting off. I've been trying not to spend much money on frivolous stuff, so I really kind of got a new rule of there's something I think I want. I'm waiting usually a week or so, and then if I still want it in a week, I'm more likely to order it. Things that I think are more frivolous, I give myself a 2 week or a month wait on them to see if it's worth it. If it's something super, super cheap, I just order, not that big a deal. But I kind of look at, you figure the $10 stuff adds up pretty quick. You got 10 times the $100 item. And it's amazing how much that crap in America we buy just drones. We don't even realize it. We'll use it once or twice or may never use it at all and then throw it away. So I really end up ordering myself a handful of things. I ordered a sunshade kit like for the windshield. There's two sides and a back window. The back window thing is most of what I was after, but the front sunscreen, I was looking for it just because it's a giant one, one big rectangle. Hopefully it'll fit in the car nice, still sealed up. And then the big one's the back window. I was really wanting that. I didn't want to tint the window on my car because it's got a lot of compound curves in it. And the tint that I did the side windows in the back with were, it's really old stuff and did not turn out great. Back window would wreck it. Plus cops are much more likely to pull you over for window tint if your back window is tinted than they are if it's like see-through. I've had cars in the past where all four side windows were like 5% limo black and never got pulled over once because the cops feel a lot safer than driving on the highway. They don't notice your windows are tinted because they can see through your windshield heading at you and through your back window out the front when they're behind you. So it makes them feel a little safer. And anytime I can keep from getting a window tint ticket, I'm all for that. So, but the extra sunshade will really help the dog this summer when it's extra hot in the car. A little extra, just any little bit to keep him cooler will be definitely much appreciated in his life, I'm sure. So I also ordered myself a weird, like, one of those Arabian, like, desert type hats, the big long flap down the back to kind of cover your neck. It's got a fairly decent sized brim. I think I sunburnt the hell out of my right ear real bad. It's the only thing I come with. It's been really just irritating and hurting the hell out of me here lately. So that's been bugging me. So I went ahead and got that ordered. Oh crap, there's some. Oh, I ordered a bunch of socks. I had a 40% off coupon through Incheon. So I ordered a bunch of my toe socks, like $120 worth of socks. Sounds stupid, but it's just a bunch of damn socks. And at 40% off, how can you pass it up? And I love those socks. So I got that ordered. I was thinking there was something else I ordered too, and I don't remember what it is now. But nothing real major, just everything except the socks. I mean, there was a bunch of them, so it added up to a lot of money. But everything else was just nice, cheap stuff. But it's stuff that I really had researched, really found out I wanted. Oh, there's something else that I found I wanted today that I think I'm gonna order. It's like a bungee cord leash for my dog, so I'm out running. I'm not tripping on it. He's not tripping me, that kind of thing. I'm gonna order that actually in like a running kit. So it comes with a belt, comes with that leash, and then a harness. Harness won't fit him because he's a Great Dane. It's just gonna be way too big. So I'll find somebody that has a smaller dog. I'll donate that to them, and move on from there. But I just found it today, so I'll wait a week before I order that probably and go from there. Although I might order that a little bit sooner because it's super cheap and I don't want the deal to run out before I find it. It's like 75% off, and the leash is definitely something I've been wanting for quite some time back. I just haven't found one. The company I was after, they stopped making them, and I'm kind of picky on what I get for that kind of stuff. I want high quality, good stuff. But this thing's cheap enough, I'm going to give it a shot, and hopefully it'll work out for me. So, other than that, headed out today. Went took a bunch of cans and bottles back to the Redemption Center. Just, I don't know, it's one of those odd things. I don't mind doing it. Kind of nice. And I see so many people throwing pop cans out. I picked up a bunch of them over the, I don't know, last few months. I probably had $2 for the cans that were just stuff I picked up while out running. A lot of them right in front of my house. I kind of live in a little bit of a valley where like the two roads kind of dip down into, and I find a lot of pop cans and beer cans and bottles out there. So I pick them up, throw them in the trash can, take them to the Redemption Center when the time comes. So I also got a little bit of stuff done in the rental house. Nothing major, just a few little things. I think I might have somebody that wants to buy my cedar chest. I'm hoping to get that thing sold, which would be nice to have a little extra money there. And then other than that, I did go out and get my running today. I went out to a timber area, and the trails they've got, they are not maintained with the crap. There's a bunch of trees down, so you're climbing through fallen trees and that kind of stuff. Bruce was doing awesome. Took the shot collar with him. Didn't need it, but just a couple times the squirrels and that, he was a little bit antsy and a little bit hyped up. He jumped and swam in the river a couple times. Seemed to enjoy that quite a bit. And then as I was free running back through the timber, first time I've been running for a year and like 7 months now. I was walking, a little bit of running prior to that, so about 2 years I've been out walking, hiking, and running. Overall, I've got thousands of miles in on me, and I took my first just smash down face plant out in the timber. I caught a limb, like a tree that had fallen on the thing. It was just pointing up the wrong way, and hooked it with my right foot as I was like trying to jump over it and didn't bring my foot up high enough, and just ate shit hard. Smashed down the ground, kind of tumbled down the hill on that. I really kind of banged my jaw up, like my cheek like smashed into a rock. I don't know how there's no bruise there yet. It's not really, there's a little bit of discoloring there, but not bad. But I thought I broke my jaw. Like I just instantly had a headache, just pain. Blade up my hands, my elbows, my knees. I was just bleeding from my hip. I had like this blood gushing out, which was funny because there was like, it was mixed with the dirt and the mud. It was just so gross. It was so gross. Went ahead and got myself back up. Felt fairly good, the small fact that had I laid there and, you know, been worse, I hit my head and I died, that kind of thing and stuff, they would have found my body because my Road ID app was on, so I was definitely kind of a cool feeling there that somebody would have been able to locate my body at least pretty soon. They could have found it. I would at least like to have thought they would have came and looked for me. Don't know how accurate that is. I keep thinking someday I'm going to actually turn it on and then try and track it from somebody else's phone and see if they can find it within like feet or if it's like quarter mile or how close it gets. But definitely got myself up pretty quick, got my heart rate down, kind of just relaxed there for a little bit, tried to wipe off some of the blood and that and the dirt, but it was just really no use because my hands were muddy and everything else. Went ahead and finished out. I had probably another, I'd say about a half mile, maybe 3/4 mile run there. Went ahead and just kept on running. I ran a little slower, obviously, after that. Didn't want to have that whole fear of like, once you fall off the horse, you don't get back on it, then you don't want to ride a horse ever. So I went ahead and finished running it. Got back to the car, had a bunch of like my wet wipe type things I use, hand cleaner type stuff, wiped myself all down as good as I could. Pretty much respectful when I got back into town. I looked pretty decent. A lot of the bleeding stopped, not all of it. Got myself a shower, got cleaned up, got virtually all the bleeding stopped after that. Had a little bit that was still kind of pussing out and a little kind of bleeding a little bit, which it's still bleeding a little bit on me right now, but hopefully it'll be done by morning. It'll have stopped. So got some plans. I need to work on my mom's car tomorrow. She needs the brakes on it. She's saying the brakes are getting soft, so got to take it for a drive, see what it is, and then start tearing it apart and find out if it's pads, if it's, you know, disc, or if it's just low on fluid, or who the hell knows what. So I got that figured out. Also, the muffler is starting to rot out. Not sure if it's an exhaust pipe or the muffler going bad. But I'm going to probably look at that while I have it over here, get it up on the ramps and kind of take a general look around it. And depending on what all it needs, I'll go ahead and just fix it tomorrow. If not, I will take it down to our mechanic. And since she's taking the week off next week, I'll have plenty of time to get the car in the shop and get it worked on if it's more than I want to tackle. So that's pretty much all I have for today. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.